Good morning. I want to say we're back, but we never really went anywhere because you haven't seen the New York vlog yet. I haven't even put the clips onto my computer. It's a daunting thing. I actually think it's going to be one big vlog at this point because the way that I filmed it was kind of, well, we'll see how I end up editing it. But I took the weekend to kind of reconfigure, reset a little bit, and it's Monday morning and I thought, let's start another vlog. So since we got back, I was feeling a little bit anxious. And as I am wont to do when I'm feeling a little bit anxious, I move some furniture around. This is now we've got this, let me move this out of the way. This is now the little kind of like, what was the dining area? And then I moved it into kind of like a little extra living space. But I did have the doors closed. So I opened up the doors, moved this unit in here, which is, as you can see, tidy. And I have created myself a new little project. And this little area is going to be my Nancy Myers area. If you've been following along for a while, I am fairly obsessed with Nancy Myers and Nora Ephron. Pretty interchangeable. But I just love the vibe of those films. They're kind of like cozy, classic American interiors. And I decided that I was going to do a bit of not a full makeover, but I'm going to go out and buy some things and kind of make over this little space and make it feel kind of like Nancy Myers summer. I'm already there with the garden. The outlook from here is perfection. So that's kind of what I'm doing this week. I think I'm going to do a video about it. I'm going to go to a couple of shops and pick up some bits. We're talking like bowls of fruit. I'm going to have fresh flowers and a little, what's it called? A cake stand with like baked goods in it. It's an aesthetic, as the kids would say, and I want to live it every day. I don't remember the last time my phone actually updated overnight because I'll be using it into the early hours and then again as soon as I wake up, and it's just not enough time for it to, I don't know what the like time is that it starts to update. But since we came home, which fair enough, only like 3 days ago, but I've been leaving my phone downstairs. I've been trying to leave my phone away from where I am. So on an evening, Lee used to say like, well, I don't use my phone. He has an iPad that he uses basically. It's just a giant phone. He puts his phone on charge upstairs when he goes like to get a bath or a shower or whatever. And then he doesn't have his phone with him all night. He just has his iPad, which he uses for like scrolling and whatever, games. I don't know what he does. Whereas I have my phone. Although I'm usually playing my Switch, but that's by the by. So I thought, well, I'm going to try and start doing this and separate because people do message me. I'll kind of get sucked into conversations, be it like with people I know or online. And I kind of want a bit of a switch off time where I'm not contactable and where I'm not constantly looking at my phone. You know that like, I don't know if it is the dopamine thing of you feel a vibration or you want to see if someone's messaged you or you want to see if something's changed. I have like a thing. My hand just goes to certain apps. I'll open my phone and it goes like emails, Instagram, YouTube. It'll go just to certain. Sometimes I'll open Lee's phone to look at something that he's shown me, and my hand will just like check emails, check this. I'm like, stop. We're not even doing that. We're not even doing that. That wasn't the purpose of this visit. But it's just so normal that my hand takes me there. And I'd like to get out of that habit. So I've been putting my phone upstairs, like even in the daytime, and I've been putting my phone downstairs. And I feel like I've unlocked something for my brain because, I mean, with 3 days, I feel a little bit jet lagged, but I feel like I'm sleeping better because my phone is not next to me. And this morning, what time is it? Okay, so it's 20 past 7 and the coffee is made, which is pretty good. But Lee woke up at, I don't know, 6:50, and I said, you've got to wake me up when you get up. He was like, are you sure? Are you sure? Because I tend to lie in a little bit. I want to get up for 7, but I tend to lie in a little bit. I said, no, wake me up when you get up. So he did wake me up, and I had no choice but to get up because I couldn't snooze the alarm because he was leaving. Fair enough, he was coming back because he's walking the dog. That's why I've made 2 coffees. But he was leaving, and I was like, well, you're going to have to get up, and then you can make the coffee in time for him to leave for work. And that is the plan that I so often don't follow because I snooze. All that is to say, I never thought that I would be someone saying, I leave my phone downstairs or I leave my phone in another room. But I think it might work for me. I mostly did it for the jet lag. I mostly did it because I didn't want to find myself scrolling at 3 a.m. when I should be sleeping. And I wanted to take that out of the equation. I did take my Switch up to bed. So if I really couldn't sleep, I'm looking for my cardigan and I can't find it. If I really couldn't sleep, then I had something. But I didn't want like mindless scrolling. And 100% I went to sleep almost straight away last night. Didn't touch my Switch, would definitely have looked at my phone. Found my cardigan. I'm now on a side quest because I wanted to get these shoes out of my case, and true to character, I am yet to unpack my case. So I thought, you know what, let's get these clothes out of here and washed. I'll throw them in the washing machine while I'm out this morning, and then I'll be able to put them out to dry, and it can just be a 1-day job. Maybe more than 1 day. I don't know how much hanging space I've got to dry this stuff, and I don't think this is one load actually, now I'm looking at it. I didn't buy a ton of stuff while I was in America, but the stuff I bought was kind of a little bit out there. Like Zabar's merch was on my list. Zabar's merch. Would you be interested in a haul? A haul of, like, I don't think I bought one makeup thing. I went into Sephora once, and there was nothing I wanted. There was an Ulta, but I didn't even go in. I wanted to, and then I just didn't. Yeah, it was a very different shopping trip this time. I feel like I could pass this off as the same day because I'm wearing the same dress if I didn't look a little worse for wear. I feel rubbish. Yesterday morning, I went out and did all the shopping. I got some stuff filmed, and I did my little transformation of this room. Really happy with it. It's very cozy and cute. I did the lemons in a bowl. We've got some cupcakes in a little cake stand with a cloche on it. It's called a cloche? I think it's called a cloche. Anyway, did that whole little project. It's super cute in here, to the point of I brought my computer down, the big boy, to do my editing from today so that I could spend some more time in this room while actually getting some editing done. Anyway, come around like 1, 2 o'clock, I started to get a bit of a sore throat. Oh my God. I feel now like death. Really awful. Absolutely terrible. I slept a little on the sofa when Lee got home, and then I still managed to sleep all night, which is kind of crazy because it was maybe 3 hours. I really felt like, oh no, like I'm not going to sleep at all. No, I did. I felt terrible. So, I don't know if I caught something on the airport, on the plane, in the airport. I don't know. Or if I'm just kind of run down, but man alive, not great today. Now I am putting the washing in that I put in yesterday again because, of course, I forgot. I have to set myself a timer. It's 45 minutes. It's a quick cycle. But if I don't set myself a timer, I forget. And so often I will... Also, does anybody else not really know which part of the washing machine is the bit that because I don't do fabric softener. I would happily have just give me one tray. Just give me one tray. But when I'm using liquid, I'm like, am I putting it in the right part? Is this the part for detergent or is this the part for fabric softener? I don't know. So let's just hope I'm putting it in the right one. Yeah, I often set some washing off before the school run, thinking when I get back, I can sort it out. But unfortunately, by the time I get back, it's out of my mind completely. So one of the things I've got to do today, I've done some editing already, which is great. But one of the things I need to do today is take some photos of the citronella candles that we're launching, which I have in here. Look how beautiful. They're these little tins. Did I show you these before? I can't remember. But these beautiful little tins, and they're going to come in a trio. And then the idea is we're going to offer refills as tea lights, because how gorgeous are these as just like little tea light holders. And I'm thinking I'm going to bring these back for Christmas as well, with like a variety. Maybe you could buy like a trio of these tins, unless you already have them from summer, and we'll do like a set of tea lights in Christmas scents. That's the thought, that's the idea. And then I also had a few of these that I made, but they were all random, all like different colorways, and I thought I'll make these up to be garden candles, and then you're kind of like, it's a bit of a get what you get situation, because I think they're really cute as little garden candles, but I didn't have enough. Like some of them are yellow, for example. I didn't have enough of anything that was one colour or one particular design to be like, this is all this, you know? So that's what I've got to do today. Well, that's done. It's one of those, like, I'll make all the stuff and then actually putting the listing on the website is such a block, and I cannot explain why, but it's the thing that I go, I'll do it. And it's the thing that delays everything. It drives me insane, and it's me. Anyway, it's so cold now. It was so warm the past couple of days, and it's really, really cold. So I'm coming upstairs to get changed because I'm just cold sitting at the table. You know, now I think about it, maybe it's not that cold, and maybe it's just me. Maybe it's because I'm coming down with something. I've just put full on like joggers and a sweatshirt on, and I just want to have a sleep, honestly. But I'm gonna make a start at editing the New York vlog. It's gonna be a lot. I kind of filmed it in a way that was gonna need a lot of editing, because I didn't like chat and film all the time as I usually would with a normal vlog. I thought I might insert some music in some parts, some voiceovers in some parts, and then some of it will kind of be chained together with some chatty clips. But because it was me and the family, I don't always feel like vlogging. Like when I'm out with other people, I don't necessarily want to be like talking to a camera all the time, but I still wanted to document as much as possible. So it's kind of a little bit over-facing. So the first thing that I need to do before I do that is get absolutely everything off my computer. So I'm going to finish this up here. Then I can kind of put this vlog to bed, get this edited and uploaded, and delete everything in existence on my computer, because it will not be able to handle all of the clips that I got all at once with anything else in its way. So thank you so much for joining me on these couple of days back. Tomorrow is a work day. I'm undecided right now whether or not I'm going to go into the office, especially since it's got cold. I'm like, I just want to be at home under a blanket, but it might be a good idea to get out of the house and like back into a routine. Time will tell, and I'll probably tell you.